camped here last night. This is actually one of the campsites listed in the book by, I think we're by the Buttermilk Falls Trail. 4 miles short of my goal for yesterday, but made it further than I thought I was going to. The mosquitoes here are terrible though. Like, this has been the worst mosquito night and morning ever, and I wanted to do some yoga, but standing still and doing stretches and meditating while there's mosquitoes everywhere doesn't really sound great, so I'm gonna get hiking. There's a place to stop about halfway through the day today, so I'm probably gonna stop and get a snack. But right now I'm gonna get out of this forest. So I've been standing here in the sun to avoid the bugs. And while I was standing here, this giant rattlesnake crawled out from between the rocks. He's just ahead of me. I think he's moving away from the trail, but he keeps kind of going back and forth. So I'll try and get a video to show you, but I'm also gonna make sure I don't get bit by a rattlesnake. Whew. Well, I went really far away from where the snake was, and it still rattled and coiled up at me. Scared the crap out of me. So you will not be seeing the rattlesnake because I'm not getting any closer to it, and now I'm shaking and my adrenaline is through the roof. I'm on the rocks, which is where all the snakes live, so now I'm freaked out. Gonna be a great morning. I believe this is the summit of Rattlesnake Mountain. And there's a wall of clouds. Hot, hot day. It is a hot and humid day. There's a lake down there. I don't know if that's a lake that I can get to or not, but if I can, I think I'd like to go swimming. Look at that thick, hot sky. Just walking away from Gyp's Tavern at Culver Gap, where I stopped for lunch, and now I'm getting back on the trail. I've got like 16 more miles to hike today if I want to make my goal, but again, not sure what kind of day it's going to be. So looks like we've got some thunderclouds building, and it's really hot, but I just loaded up on water, so hopefully that'll carry me a good distance. See you back on the trail. So it seriously feels like the sky is about to drop. There's the thunder. Check it out, there's sunny down below. This is the cloud that just came over us. This is the tower I'm not going to climb because it's thundering, so it's probably lightning as well. But look at that sky. Woohoo! Well, it rained. That big storm did finally let out a big downpour, and I got soaked. I did get my pack cover on before the rain started, but I did not get my rain jacket on. There was a pavilion at one of the summits, so I got there, took a breather, made some hot cocoa because I was freezing and needed to get my body temperature up a little bit. Wrung out all my clothes because like my shirt was completely saturated, but didn't stay up there too long because when you're wet and you start to stand still, then you get even colder. So packed up and hiked out in the rain again, and it finally stopped raining. The sun is kind of peeking through the trees over here. I don't think I'm gonna make my mileage goal for the day per se. I was trying to do 24 today, and if it was dry I would probably night hike, but everything is wet now and there's still a lot of rocks here, which means the rocks are super slick now that they're wet. So definitely gonna hike at least to the next shelter, which is only a couple more miles, and then we'll see. Popped out at this pipeline clearing. We've got the sunset going on over there and just a beautiful landscape over here. And we've got the moon. Pretty spectacular. Good morning from the High Point State Park headquarters, where I am enjoying a free soda for being a thru hiker. I've been here for about a half an hour, almost finished with my soda, so I'm gonna head out. Gonna hit the high point of New Jersey today, so that's exciting. Just saw Jesus and Goofy's name in the logbook here. They're only 2 days ahead of me, so getting closer to catching up with them. My pack is sitting outside in the sunshine, drying out because everything is wet. Didn't quite make it as far as I wanted to last night, but I did still pull like 19 miles, so I'm shooting for 22 today. We'll see. I've got to step off the trail in Unionville to pick up a package of my resupply that I shipped to myself, and then hopefully get to a point where I can stay at a church tonight. Supposedly there's a free church hostel if I can make it to a certain road crossing, so we'll see how far I get, and we'll see you on the trail. So I am at the observation tower just before the high point of New Jersey is right there. Spent about an hour at the state park headquarters, had a soda, and then the soda actually kind of sent me into like a sugar shock or something like that. I don't know, I started shaking on the trail, so I just took about a 20-minute break on the trail, like 2 minutes from here. Wish I would have just kept going, but wanted to come up here anyway and give everyone this 360 view of New Jersey. And somewhere down there, there's a lake. That is about 0.3 off trail, and I'm definitely going to go there because why not? I'm only here once. Definitely want to summit the highest peak in New Jersey, so we'll see you soon. Well, we made it. This is the highest point in New Jersey, so I'm going to show you around. Here's a bit of the view. The pack is right there. The big tower. Oh wow. So I'm just gonna walk the perimeter here and show everybody what there is to see. There is the lake that I could have hiked down to, but decided not to. A little bit hazy today. Look at how pretty New Jersey is. So much prettier than Pennsylvania. And there it is. So I am hiking out of Unionville, where I stopped to pick up my resupply package and get some lunch slash dinner. went into dinner on a really, really empty stomach and ordered way too much food. So I ate way too much food, and now I feel like I don't want a hip belt sitting on my stomach right now, and I feel like I just want to crawl in bed and go to sleep. Oh, and by the way, the high temperature today was 94, but the heat index was 108, and tomorrow's supposed to be hotter. So I've been getting grumpy as the day has gone on, and now I know why. Because there's only so much heat that this girl can take before I get grouchy. Hot and humid again. Here in New Jersey, the flies have been insane. Oh, I was burning with anger before I got into town because the flies were just relentless. Again, my mileage plans went out the window, but that's okay. I had a delicious meal, but now I'm just way too full, so I'm gonna walk it off. And I'm gonna walk until I can't walk anymore, so we'll see up the trail. Look at how pretty. Oh, I love it. Except for the heat. Don't love that. But I love this.